I just had come on and say I usually don't comment on anything like this, or I haven't, because there's thousands of people doing it just like there is on other videos that I currently am a part of, I guess. But dating, okay? I'm single. I've been divorced for 24 years, almost 25. Guys, I mean, I date. First of all, I date. I'm not even gonna say I date. We see each other. We've known each other for probably 30 years on and off. And she's good with the way things are as I am in that direction. But I don't know if young guys, older guys, it don't make no difference. If you're a guy and you're single in this day and age, count it possibly a blessing for yourself. And I'm not talking to bash on women. I'm not. Because, man, there's some great, I know some great ladies. The girl that I see from time to time, and she's a good friend, and we get along great. But as far as us being a couple, it's not going to happen. Never. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. These young women that's got these children, that there's no dads involved, come in here for a minute. If you're sitting here, my analytics say that's not in here. It's mostly guys my age and up. So if any one of you young guys skip across this for a second, come here for a minute. Stay away from a mother with a young child or children. No, don't do it. Run. There's a problem. And she is the common denominator. Especially if she has 2 children by 2 different guys. 100%. I'm going to give you some step advice real quick, like, done been there, done that. It didn't work out 30 years ago, and it ain't going to work out now. I promise you. Don't do it. But back to you older cats like me. Hey, man, you see most of my videos, I wear green of some kind or gray of some kind. That tells you what I am. I'm a creature of habit. And you get that way when we get our age. Some of you gentlemen. Some of you gentlemen might be married and happy. Right on, man. Good for you. And I think that is a wonderful thing. That's the way life is supposed to be, by the way. 2 people together and have a family. That's what we were supposed to do. But some of us didn't work out that way. It just didn't. I don't have children. It just didn't happen because it wasn't supposed to happen. And I'm very thankful of that I don't have to drag a child or a grown adult into this now. But if any of y'all watch a gentleman by the name of Antoine Daniels or Jack Morgan, they have a girl on today, dark-headed young lady, early 30s, with a big throat tattoo. That tells you about the bad decisions. Talking about she wants a child. She wants a father for her child. She's not gonna not say it right out loud, right up front. Well, we know you want a child for your father. They all do. You're just the one's going to come on here and admit it. All of them want a child for their father, whether their father's involved or not. They want somebody to foot half of the bill or all of the bill for the child. I'm not raising some other man's child. I made my mind up about that when I was 18 years old. Never, never, never have, never will. Sorry, I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy. Never been the guy. Guys, if you put yourself in that situation, you will more than likely 96% of the time, well, you will fail. Not by you, by them. Because first things will come up, you can't touch my child. Then the child's going to say, you're not my daddy. In my house, yes, I am. And yes, I will. So if you don't like it, don't even get started on that. I can't even go there because that theory of life doesn't go with me. Absolutely not. And my videos are pretty laid back, and I want to be very kind to people and generous. But I'm going to tell you something. Some of these women today think that they can do whatever they want to anyone, and just, that's okay. That is okay with everything. It's all right in the world. I can treat you like crap, I can treat you like crap, I can treat you like crap. No, you can't. And every one of them have a roster. And what I mean, it ain't a baseball team, and it sure as hell ain't any kind of sports athletic team. These women go through men like you would change your socks. Maybe even more often. It's unbelievable. It's sad. And I ain't saying some of the guys ain't. Because I can tell you right now, when I was young, I was one of them dudes. I was. I ain't gonna lie about it. I was one of them dudes that it was what it was. And by being that, 2 girls I dated back to back from 1990 to 1995. 2 relationships back to back. Either one of them girls would have been a wonderful mother and a great wife. Because one of them I see, and she has been. And boy, I tell you what, if that don't make the old symptoms go, well, look what you chose right after her, by the way. Yeah, bad decision. My part. It is what it is. I take responsibility for it. I'm going to tell you something, guys. If you're on here and you're my age, you know, by the way, what I'm saying is a fact. If you've got a good wife still and you're still married, man, you did the right thing. You did the thing that was supposed to be done. But to us guys that didn't, probably the best reason why. Or in one of the cases, one of the girls that I dated in it, the first one of them 2 I was just talking about, she passed away in 2004 at a very young age. So maybe that was not such a good thing, because we'd probably had a child and I would have been by myself. Certainly another woman's not going to come in and be a mother. I've never seen that happen ever in my life. That'd be successful, ever. Now or 30 years from that ago, I've never seen that happen, ever. If it has happened, I've never witnessed it. But fellas, like I said, my analytics say people are watching me from about 40 on up to about 70. I'm the last of my 50s. I just turned 59 last week. So we all grew up pretty much the same. My brother was a boomer. He was a 57's kid. So I grew up around all older people my whole life. So my mentality is the old ways. Yeah, I did new ways because like I said, I went out and did what I wanted, as much as I wanted. I made good money. I had my own company, my own business, and it was very successful. And I sold a patent off of it and I sold the company. I was out of it in 15 years. Sold it to another person. They kept it going for another 15 years. So it was a good run, but it's something you couldn't do every day for the rest of your life. It would break you down. That's why I've had 2 broken legs, and both of them broke in the same place at the same time. Should have died in that venture. Car hit me head on a motorcycle, about killed me. And I don't know how it didn't, but I do know how it didn't, but very well easily could have. And I've had 3 back surgeries and several broken fingers and broken wrists. Working, construction work. That's basically what it was. I built a few homes every year and then refinished and installed and did whatever for hardwood flooring, granite, tile, granite countertops. If anybody on there's ever did, that's brutally heavy stuff. So I know what it's like to work physical work, and that's why that I've been sort of semi-retired for the last 9 years, doing some farming and things like that. It just is what it is. Wore my body out. But guys, if these girls and women, I see them on here, man, that are my age, that are still trying to date people. God's sakes, I had just seen one. I went and got my hair cut a while ago, and she's had 4 husbands. 4. One of them graduated 2 years prior to me. And she had a child with him. That was done. The last one paid for a home. I don't know how people could think at 60 years old you can go out every weekend or during the week and do the bar thing. Still going out like it was 25 years ago. Going out and doing the bar scene. And being married. You think that's going to work out? But ain't no 60-year-old man or older wants to be drug out to a bar every weekend. And then you go by yourself. How long you think that's going to last? It's not. It's not. First time you do that, you're already on the way out the door. So, ladies, if you're watching this, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm telling you, if you're doing that to a man, that's why you ain't got one. That's why you still haven't kept one. And if you have, don't know. Maybe I don't know. That's all right, though. But what I do know is it wouldn't happen here. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I've done this a lot. I've turned this around many times and steered it in the other direction. Because I knew it wasn't good. And I have people all the time trying to set me up and everything. I don't want to be set up. If I want to do that, I could do that. But I'm certainly not going online. And the craziest thing about it is my pastor's wife died 2.5 years ago. Of 40 years. He's 80 years old. 82 years old. And married a woman in her 70s. Early 70s. Within 3 or 4 months. And met her online. And I can tell you, he'll never divorce her. But don't know if he watched. I'm just not going to say much about that situation. But that's. But anyway, guys, I if you see this video, or if you see this young lady, she got a throat tattoo, dark hair. You'll see what I'm talking about if you happen to see her. People are doing reaction videos. I'm not going to do them. There's plenty of people that does reaction videos, if I find something that's really interesting that I want to show somebody something, I may do one like that. But I don't just talk like this. I'm not. I don't need to do it because I've already seen 2 people, and today. So that's how active this is going to be. You'll see her everywhere. So if these 2 people have already done it today, there will be many people with her up because of the things she's saying and all the demands that she's making. We're a package deal and blah blah blah. Well, you and the whole package can go somewhere else. That is insane. Anybody that sets up and demands things like people do today, demands it. Gotta be 6 foot, blah blah. I mean, man, come on. Are you serious? I'm not going to a damn job interview. Because it's worse than that. It's like I'm trying out for some kind of professional sports team. It's that crazy. Jimmy, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. This dating stuff, man, I mean, I seen it going sideways 20 years ago. And I quit 10 years ago completely because it got so dang gone crazy that everything was nonsense and crazy. And it was just getting started. But this thing, people say, oh, it's just, no, it was going on in 2000. Any of you fellas out here, go back to 2000 and really think about it. Not only just did the millennium change, there's something changed else somewhere too. Because that's when feminism all just, I mean, busted out, full blown, come out of the woodwork. And I mean, all these TV shows came out about the very thing, that very thing. And then it just started going on and on and on and on and on. I even noticed it in Friends, the show Friends, that was a sitcom back in the 90s. I seen it starting there. But when it really started was Sex in the City, man. Sarah Jessica Parker and all them. I mean, that's when, right there, is when it snowballed into a great big ball of snow. And it's still going. But guys, take care. Thanks. If you see this video, watch it. I promise you, what I just said is just the tip of the iceberg. You all take care. Thanks. Have a great day. We're getting rain here, and gas has went back up to about $3.60 a gallon. Thanks to all the good old bombing, everything's going back on again. Either flatten that damn place or forget about it and come home. Quit sitting over there scamming money off everybody you can. Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, God bless everybody. Take care.